We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Austin Desperados and the Miami Dolphins. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Nick Chubb on the
right
carry.
off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
7-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Desperados.
A run for Nick Chubb, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Flush to his right. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down. Play fake. Murray. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Check. Crunch.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tua now on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Tua. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
You better be ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. 50.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Day. Mike check 33.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's good.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is,
he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jakeem Grant. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The kick is
and
good.
That makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Desperados 0. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. And he's into the clear. The 30, 10, touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, 78 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly. And found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
At the 30-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, and it's 3rd and 5.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Get your
Tua to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Tua going to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. We're up Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On first down, Tagovailoa escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go right here.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa flushed out right. That is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Tua flush to his right.
Nothing here.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
14.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Yard to go.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 38-yard
On 2nd and 12.
line.
Murray escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Mike 41. We got to wedge that out. Strip the ball. Strip.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
40 wants the mic. 40 wants the mic. Check 41. Let's go, dude. 41 wants mic. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Whip. Watch the whip. Check 26. Check 26.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flushed out right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyler Murray. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there because in most situations now, a defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 and now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 40 wants the mic, 40 wants the mic. Check.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. A credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 25. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Third down. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Going right side here, and that's complete. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Parker the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. Rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back now in Miami. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
And it's 3rd down.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Out to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
Well, it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Jason Sanders.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Check 41. Pick me up. Here we go.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. They run, Chubb, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
7-yard line. 1-yard gain.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 38.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
First down, Desperado.
Now Chubb. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
40-yard line.
So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. You know what? Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. Third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
Fourth down.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
At the 36-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw is Tua, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame.
47-yard line.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down.
Matt Breida, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
44-yard line.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Dolphins, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon.